so annoying. I finally give him a chance and some stupid girl comes and ruins it. What a... whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Hey, are you home? I have to tell you about the day. Oh, there you are. Oh my god. Remember how I had that date today with this super cute guy? Yeah, him. Exactly. So, I actually tried. Like, I really tried. I picked out an outfit. I did my hair. I spent like an hour figuring out what I should wear. Well, okay, maybe it was closer to like, I don't know, 2 hours. But I changed like 4 times. No, don't laugh. It's just I couldn't decide what looked right. And before you say anything, I wasn't nervous. Well, okay, maybe I was a little nervous, but I wanted it to go well. That's not the same thing as being nervous. Actually, you know what makes this so much worse? You were literally the last person I talked to before I left. I came out and asked you if my hair looked okay, and you said it looked fine. Fine. That's all I got? I spent 2 hours getting ready and you gave me a fine. And then you told me I was overthinking it, which... you were right. I was overthinking it. You know what else? You were the one who reminded me to make sure I didn't say anything embarrassing. I mean, it's obvious that you know how much I like to talk, and I'll just speak without thinking. You really do know me like the back of your hand, don't you? I always thought it was funny. Anyways, you could always just figure me out before I could figure myself out. And before you say anything, no, I don't normally care that much. I just wanted to look nice for the date, okay? That's completely different. No, don't give me that look. I can already see it on your stupid little face. Anyway, I get there and everything is actually going pretty well. Like, surprisingly well. He showed up on time. He looked nice. He even remembered what I said about the place we went to. So, we're sitting there, talking, and we were talking about stupid stuff at first. You know, like work, movies, music, the usual go-to boring first questions. And then somehow we stopped talking about the whole, so what do you do? Where are you from? What are your hobbies? Kind of thing. And we were actually just talking. Like actual talking. And I didn't even realize how long we'd been sitting there until I looked at the time. I mean, I don't know. It was actually kind of nice. He was being sweet and made me laugh, and I was starting to think he actually remembered that thing I told him last week. You know, that stupid story about my coworker? Yeah, that one. He brought it up and started joking about it, and I actually laughed. Like, really hard. It was stupid. It wasn't even that funny. But it was nice. For a little while, I wasn't thinking about whether the date is going well. I was just enjoying myself. And I remembered sitting there telling myself, maybe this isn't so bad. Which is actually a pretty big compliment coming from me. I was even thinking maybe I'd let him take me out again. Maybe I'd actually give him a real chance. Maybe I was wrong about him. And then she showed up. Yeah, her. You know who I'm talking about. The girl who's always just... She just walks over at, like, our table. Like she owns the place. No warning, no asking, nothing. She just... Oh, so this is where you are. Who says that? Who walks up to someone else's, like, date and just says that? Nobody... No... And then she looks at me and she sits down and she goes, hi. Like we're best friends. Like, who sits down at our table and acts like that? Like she didn't know exactly what she was doing. I swear she had that stupid smile on her face the entire time. No, I am not exaggerating. I wish I was. I was sitting there thinking, like, is this seriously happening right now? And the worst part was that I started comparing myself to her. And maybe I wasn't so angry because she interrupted. I was angry because I was so freaking scared. Because he was laughing at her. And I hated that. I hated watching him laugh with someone else. Especially her. And I know that's stupid. I mean, we weren't even together. It was one date, but... I don't know, I cared enough. Like, I actually cared. Which I hate. I don't normally do that. But I kept wondering if she was prettier and funnier. More interesting. And I hated that I was thinking about it. I mean, obviously I'm not insecure. Don't give me that look. I said obviously. She was being just so cheerful about it. Like she wasn't completely ruining the entire date. She kept making little comments, interrupting us. And then she starts asking questions. So how long have you two been talking? So is this your first date? And I'm thinking like, well, why do you care? Then she starts asking him questions. Not me. Him. She completely ignored me, and every time I tried to bring the conversation back around, she'd somehow like jump in. And then she started complimenting him right in front of me. Oh, you look nice tonight. Excuse me? You're sitting at our table. I swear, every time I looked at her, she looked happier. Like she was enjoying watching me get annoyed. She kept acting like... You know what? Like she wasn't even trying to hide it. She was jealous. What? No, I'm not saying that because I want her to be jealous. She obviously was. Anyone could see it. She kept looking at me like I was a problem. And every time he tried to talk to me, she'd just go, oh, really? Or, oh, that's interesting. Or like she'd just... She was driving me insane. And then she finally left. And I tried to get the conversation going again. I really did. I asked him something, he answered. I tried to laugh. But it just wasn't the same anymore. And I think he noticed. He asked me if I was doing okay, and I said I was fine, obviously. What else am I supposed to say? Sorry, my evening got ruined because some girl had made me jealous. No, absolutely not. So I just smiled. I pretended that everything was fine. And the whole time I was just thinking that I don't want this anymore. Because the moment she walked away, I should have too. Because by then, the whole mood was gone. Why did I even bother staying until we finished eating? I actually wanted tonight to go well. I know, I mean, that's what makes it so annoying. I actually... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever. He wasn't the right guy anyway. No, I'm not saying that because the date went terribly bad. He was nice, like, actually really nice. That's the problem. Because now I can't even blame him for anything. I wanted someone who actually made me feel, I don't know, special, I guess. Not constantly. I don't need someone hanging on every word I say. I just want someone who notices things. Like when I'm having a bad day, or when I'm annoyed, when I say I'm fine, but I'm obviously not fine. Someone who knows when I want advice. And when I just want to complain for 20 minutes. Someone who actually paid attention to me. Who knew when I was upset without having me to explain it. Someone who could just make me laugh when I'm in a terrible mood. Someone who knows me. Wait, you know what? That's weird because, I mean, you do. All of that. You know when I'm hungry, when I'm tired, even when I'm lying. You know what to order when we get takeout. Shows I'll pretend I don't care about and then get completely invested in. And I'll steal your food even when I'm saying that I'm not hungry. And you know I hate it when people touch my stuff. But somehow I don't really care if it's you. That's actually weird. Why don't I care when it's you? Never mind, forget I said that. Why are you looking at me like that? No, don't. I know that look. You're thinking something. What? Maybe you already know someone like that? Shut up. That's not what I want. I mean, obviously I know people like that. I live with someone like that. No, that's not what I didn't mean. Oh my god, stop smiling. You're making this weird. I'm serious. You're literally my best friend. That's all. Don't say it like that. That's all See, this is why I shouldn't talk to you when I'm annoyed. You always make me think about some things I don't want to think about. Because you already know all my stupid habits. When I'm pretending I'm not upset, what food I like. You know me better than most people ever will. And that sounds nice. What? No, I didn't say. I said it sounds nice. That's different. Ugh, stop looking at me like that. Okay, well, maybe. Okay, maybe I have an idea. And you're probably going to think this is stupid. But we've been doing this for so long. Living together and eating together. Watching movies and arguing about just stupid things. You bother me. Me bothering you. And somewhere along the way, you just became my person. That's a little terrifying. Because what happens if I actually start looking at you differently? What happens if I already do? What if you took me out on a date? No, wait. Don't answer that yet. I know how that sounded. It's just you and me? Would you do it? Really? Okay then. Take me out on a date. Wait. We're actually doing this. Oh my god, I need to get ready. Wait, no. I need to figure out where we're going. Tomorrow? Okay, wait, don't change your mind. I need to go before I embarrass myself. I'll be right back. Just stay there. Stay there.